Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vicky, and on my channel we do fun, easy, perfectly imperfect crafting. So if that sounds like your thing, why not hang around for a little bit? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, doesn't matter what you do as long as you have fun. Today is day 7 of December Daily, and day 7 prompt was not one that I really fancied doing today, so I decided to use one of the blank prompts, and I just filled it in with the prompt of finish this sentence, I love Christmas because. I'm not sure why I wasn't feeling the other one. I can't remember what it was. I think it was just something like, what are your hopes and wishes for next year? I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of felt like I'd already covered that in the what do you want to improve on next year, so I didn't want to kind of repeat myself. So I just done like a random one. I just googled a December Daily prompt, and that was the first one that came up, and I went with that. So I've just flipped through and shown you all of the previous days and how they finished up. Today we are going to be journaling onto this book page, and I'm just going to turn this coffee dyed piece of paper that I just found scrap laying around, I'm going to turn that into a pocket. Obviously, because the prompt is what we love about Christmas, I decided to make the pocket into the shape of a heart. So I just roughly sketched out a heart, made sure that it was definitely the right size for the page. Obviously I didn't want it to be too big or too small. I think it turned out really lovely, and then I just inked around the edges just because the book page behind is kind of a similar colour, so I just wanted it to kind of like stand out a bit more and be a little bit more dominant on the page, so that you could actually see it was a heart-shaped pocket and not just a random piece of paper that was just stuck into the middle of the page. And now I'm just bringing in a stencil that I had to hand, and I'm just going to lightly draw with a pencil my hearts for my background page. They are super light, you probably won't even be able to see them. I did mix up the sizes as well as the direction that the hearts were kind of like sitting in. And then once I was happy with the amount of hearts on the back of the page, I just chose some colours from my markers set which I used on the previous page. I tried to use corresponding colours, but it doesn't really matter, that it's not meant to match, so I ended up going with like a teal, grey and pink, and I did use both ends because obviously they all go together, they all look okay together, so it just gave me a variation of different colours. I was really happy with how the paint went down. It covered the writing really well. The pink was probably the hardest to get to cover, but it wasn't my aim to kind of hide the writing, so it didn't bother me too much that you could still see it. Once I had done that, I just double checked that I liked the positioning of the heart pocket. I went back in with a black marker pen and just put some stitch lines around the bottom just to kind of give it the look that it was stitched onto the page. And then I went over each and every heart with my fine liner black pen just to help them kind of like stand out a little bit more. They were kind of like blending into the page once I put my pocket on top, so I just went over with my black pen. And I'm now just going to glue into place my little pocket. I'm just making sure that I like the position of the pocket because I didn't want to hide too many of the hearts. There was a reason why I put the hearts on the page, so I didn't want to cover too many of them up. So I just put some glue along the edges of the heart just at the bottom so that I can pop my tag into the top part of the heart without any glue obviously getting in the way. I could have probably glued like the whole bottom piece so that the tag didn't fall all the way through, but I was making a pocket, and this is always how I make pockets, so I just went with it. I am going to use the heart as the area where I do my journaling. Well, it's not really journaling, it's just where I write what I love about Christmas really. There's nothing special about it. I think this is actually the first time that I'll probably be journaling or writing in this journal on camera. I've done a lot of it off camera. Oh no, I did yesterday, didn't I, for the A to Z? That was silly. I did do some for that, didn't I? Oh, ignore me. There's just too many days to try and keep up with. So yeah, I just grabbed in my ruler and a pencil and just really quickly drew in some lines, just so that my writing wasn't all over the place, because I know if I don't put the lines in, it would have been wonky as. So I'm just writing here that I love Christmas because it brings it brings love, warmth, joy, and I can't actually remember what I wrote, togetherness. I can't believe I literally done this earlier today and I cannot remember for the life of me what I wrote. But there it is in black and white. I love Christmas because it brings love, warmth, joy, and togetherness. So I just added a little couple of hearts as well. I was using a purple glitter gel pen just to tie in with the colours of the background hearts. And then I'll pop in the Make Do December Daily tag. So yeah, that's it for today. A nice easy page that came out really, really well, and it looks really, really good. The journal is coming along nicely. It's starting to get really thick. Yeah, definitely starting to get some thickness to it. So I knew that would happen, and I'm glad that I made the actual journal cover big enough to allow for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, everybody, and I will see you for day 8 tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.